YouTube today, Perrserker plus Dialga. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Let's just see how it goes. But if you do want to try to run the code 2 weeks to grab it, and of course if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below, as it really does help. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. All right, we got Grimmsnarl, Tornadus, Galarian Moltres, Urshifu, the Rillaboom, and Zacian. So I'd imagine it's Water Urshifu on this team. That's my initial approach right here. Can I get Metal Sound stuff off? I think I can. I think I can with the right combination, and I do like it. Okay, what would I imagine you don't bring? I don't think you're bringing Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom's are really bad against my team overall, so I would imagine you don't bring it. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking Grimmsnarl here with Dialga. I really do like that combination. I think with Gyarados in the back and Perrserker, I think it works pretty well here. Rotom-Heat could do fantastic here as well. It's pretty solid. It's just really, am I able to play around that Urshifu that I'm a little bit worried about bringing the Rotom-Heat. And I think I am Dynamaxing Dialga in this game. I also really think I could just get Metal Sounds off and start doing a massive amount of damage. I don't know if I'm able to get my policy up in this game. Definitely a possibility, of course, with their Urshifu close combat, but we don't know for sure. So I think I'd rather just play it safer than sorry. I really do like having the Perrserker. Fake out is really nice here if I do have to set up a trick room or a second trick room, which is really nice. Let's see what they're going to go for here. But I am going to try to go with the most offensive position right here and get the trick room up, and hopefully Perrserker in the back will allow me to. So Urshifu Torn is an interesting lead. Okay, let's Water Urshifu. Good to know, because I do lead the Grimmsnarl plus the Dialga right away. I'd imagine this is taunt into... Okay, I'd imagine this is taunt right here into Surging Strikes, which I don't think would knock out Grim. But I don't see a reason not to just go for a Spirit Break here into Urshifu and go out into Gyara. I could also theoretically just go for an Earth Power, swap into Gyara as well. It's not that bad of a play, but I do kind of like the Gyara play more though, because I don't want to take a big amount of damage from close combat immediately. Even if I do get my policy up, I do kind of want Dialga healthy, especially with the Torn having Taunt as an option. So I do need to get rid of Torn before I can do anything. So I will go for this, the Spirit Break into their Urshifu, break a potential Focus Sash. That Pokemon's always really difficult to handle. And then maybe I could fake out the Torn in an upcoming position. So we'll bring out the Gyarados for the Intimidate. And let's see what they're going to decide to do this turn. I'd imagine if you're leading this, it has to be Taunt here. That's like what I would imagine. Rain Dance? Are you going for Surging Strikes in the Grim? So I guess you just don't have Taunt then. Okay, I'm tricking me up the next turn. Even if I lose Grim here, I guess it's not the end of the world. Yeah. All right. That's not amazing for me for the first part, but that's all right. I can play around it. Okay. I really thought if you were leading this, I thought it's like I have Taunt to stop the trick room. And if they have Taunt this upcoming turn, I'm going to be pretty frustrated right here. So let's see. Let's see. We're going into the Dialga here. We're setting up the trick room. We're going for the Power Whip into the Urshifu here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just don't see a reason not to. And yeah, trick room into Power Whip. Or we could just Waterfall. I'd rather just Waterfall actually, because we can go for Thunder the next turn anyway. Torn's not really that big of a threat to my team overall. So what is the set then? Tailwind, maybe it's Icy Wind. So we know it probably has a flying move. We know it's Rain Dance. You want to assume it has Tailwind, and then the last move, I guess it's Icy Wind or Protect. I just don't think it's Taunt at this point. So yeah, I'm just gonna Waterfall to Urshifu. I got some decent damage off against anything that could want to switch in. Also break a Sash on Urshifu, because we know it's not Choice Banded, so it probably is Focus Sash. And Dialga will get to trick him up here. We are going to see the Urshifu retreat. Nice. So somebody's taking a big Waterfall here. Grimmsnarl. Okay, that's fine. Don't really mind the Grim. I wonder what the item is. That's pretty important. Hurricane going to come out. That's fine. In Nagara, I will take it very well with the Assault Vest. Yeah, take it really well. Get confused. That's annoying because I might need to shift to KO with Flash Cannon. I can't catch a break, man. I can't catch a break. Okay, we do get to trick him off. I'm really not that worried about... Oh, I do want to... That's frustrating. Okay. We're going to go Perrserker here and go for a Flash Cannon into the Grimmsnarl. We might be able to knock out Drew the Spirit Break decrease we might be taking. Or they might set up Light Screen. Neither one is fine. But I do want the offensive pressure of Perrserker coming in. This might be where I get to go for Metal Sound though. So maybe this is okay here. They go for Light Screen. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And wait, who's the Dynamax Pokemon going to be? Because he had Zacian in the back, right? Steely Spirit coming in clutch there. Oh, crit too. Deserved. All right. Here comes the hurricane. Is there, because if I got the waterfall off, I would have been fine with it anyway. No confusion is really nice here. Okay, what's coming in? That's a big question. I'm not scared of Torn at all. If it's Urshifu, I had lightning here. I guess I had lightning and Iron Head. I don't see a reason not to lightning here. They might not be expecting it. I don't know where the max is. I don't. I'm gonna Iron Head the Urshifu and just go for a max lightning into their Urshifu. I don't know if they're expecting max lightning. I'm assuming they don't, but then again, if they went Zacian, it's still not a good position for them regardless. So yeah, if Urshifu protects, I get to break the sash, and then lightning will definitely KO the following turn, especially with Metal Sound max lightning. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, I was frustrated at the beginning because I really thought the Torn had taunt, but we're fighting through now, and I think now this position is actually pretty solid for the most part. And I am going to max here. The reason I am maxing here is because I do want to break a sash and protect, because if it is Zacian on the back, that means this has to be an Urshifu Dynamax, right? Like, there's no way it wouldn't be otherwise. So I might as well just get the maximum power I can. I don't know, though, if I KO. Maybe with Iron Head, maybe I'd KO with the through Dynamax, but let's find out. We do see the detect, which is fine. Okay, perfect. Iron Head into the detect, and then the max lightning, and then afterward I'm going to go for fake tears into max lightning. With the electric terrain, I bet I can knock out this Zacian. So let's figure out what the situation is going to be. Or I wonder if I could Steel Spike up. They definitely switch here, or they don't max their Urshifu. That's my bet. Hurricane, okay, that's fine. Into Perrserker. We're taking it extremely well. No confusion, really good. Okay, max Steel Spike into the Metal Sound. Show me a Zacian. Show me a Zacian. That is the goal right here. We're trying to snipe the Zacian here, or if we could maybe knock out their Urshifu too. I think Metal Sound into Surge Strikes. There's no way they would Dynamax their Urshifu, I think, in this situation. I think there's just no way you would, because max lightning would just KO their Urshifu naturally because the electric terrain's up now. So unless they're going for max guard attempt, and yeah, we'll figure out. Okay, they do switch. This should be Zacian. Yes, yes. I bet I could have lightning too, but I wanted to Steel Spike boost because it does matter for the upcoming turns, and I do have the Steely Spirit, so I might as well. Okay, Metal Sound coming out into the Zacian. Okay, we finally get this off right here, and we are going to be able to get a Steel Spike into the Zacian. Goodbye. This is Steely Spirit. Goodbye, Zacian. All right, perfect. Perfect. Really good here. Okay. So Zacian goes down. This is going to be Hurricane once again. Yep, that's fine. Confusion this time. It's actually kind of annoying because the Torn might be Sash, and I kind of want to Steel Spike double it up this upcoming turn. Rain stops. That's fine. This is going to be the Urshifu here. I mean, the game's theoretically not over yet because they can read me here. I'm thinking they max guard here and on the last turn of Trick Room, so that's why I'm going to Steel Spike the Torn slot and go for the Iron Head. But if I do get the read wrong, I don't think it's the end of the world. I have like a +2 on the Dialga, and I have Gyarados Intimidated back. It's only going to come down to do they crit me, and also they still have a really tough time at damaging the Gyarados in the back regardless. So I think overall I should be okay for the most part, but this game's definitely a possible still tricky situation, because if they max Knuckle, their certain strikes are going to do a lot. All right, we do see the Dynamax come out. This should be the Dynamax or Urshifu, and this should be max guard, I'd imagine. So yeah, we are going to see, yep, the Dynamax or Urshifu. Is it G-Max or is it regular? That looks like G-Max. I'm pretty sure that's G-Max. I don't really know that much of the difference, but let's see. Max guard? Yep. Makes sense, because if I max lightning there, you're absolutely screwed. So I think this is like the best way to coming back. They go for Rain Dance. Okay, because they don't get anything, I guess, the upcoming turns, and they might as well make their Hurricane accurates if possible, which can be annoying because they can still Hurricane confuse me. The Dialga specifically, but it looks like they won't be able to. Nice. We are able to get the Iron Head off into the Torn. We're able to get a Steel Spike off into the Torn as well. So now we are +2 defense and max Knuckle crit. I don't know if it knocks out Dialga at this range. I kind of doubt it. I would really doubt it. All right. I might as well just, well, I just click Thunder here, and then with the Perrserker, I guess we're going for Iron Head. I mean, there's not really anything else I really want to do here. Thank you for making 100% my Thunder 100% accurate, by the way. So we're gonna go for Iron Head. We're gonna go for Thunder. Let's see. They have to Knuckle Crit me, and I don't even know if Knuckle Crit actually knocks out my Dialga, just because of like how bulky Dialga is and how Max Knuckle is reduced damage wise. So we'll find out, I guess. But this really shouldn't be doing anything if they don't crit, and if they do crit, we'll find out, I guess. Oh, they target Perrserker. Big mistake. Big mistake right there. They crit my Perrserker. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. Okay. Goodbye, Perrserker. Here comes a Thunder into the Urshifu. Ooh, we don't actually pick up the knockout even with the electric terrain. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I am. I guess because... yeah, I'm still surprised, actually. I thought Thunder would have definitely KO'd with the Max Lightning, but I guess this Urshifu's bulkier than I expected with Dynamax. But yeah, this should be over. Well, they can still crit me. They could dodge a bunch of Power Whips. I'm just going to click Power Whip here. I mean, I have EQ, which is a thing, too. Yeah, we're going to Knuckle again. Are you actually going to make the comeback with the crit? Okay, no, you're not. I was about to say, if they crit and Dialga goes down and then I miss Power Whip, they can Max Guard and then Surging Strike. And that would... in the rain, and the fact that this thing is what? +2? Oh, no, it's +1, right? Because they went for 2 Knuckles. They went for the one into the Perrserker, then they got Intimidate off. Yeah, and then when it KO'd... if it KO'd Dialga, it would have been +1. Yeah. So +1 Surging Strikes in the rain might have been able to knock out Gyarados, but not exactly too sure on that. But we are able to pick up the win. That's all I know. And we are... that game started off frustrating, but thankfully, didn't have Talon to Torn and was able to position Perrserker in. Get a big Metal Sound KO with the Steel Spike. Was absolutely insane, and yeah, so much damage. If you currently enjoyed the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels. My second YouTube channel has highlights from my Twitch streams where I do a lot of VGC and including some other stuff. You can go check out my Eclipse channel where you can relive hype moments from either the YouTube videos or the Twitch streams, where there are some crazy stuff that happens there. And of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel where I do live stream, answer VGC questions, and a bunch of other stuff. So make sure you go check it out. All links available in the description down below. All right, we got Rayquaza, interesting, with Zapdos, the Milotic, Entei, Grimmsnarl, and Whimsicott. Really interesting team. There's 2 Prankster mons, which means 2 different switcheroo opportunities. That's not gonna be fun. What do I want to go here? Definitely go Grimmsnarl here, pretty sure. Grimmsnarl, and I'm thinking... Grimmsnarl Dialga seems like a pretty good lead. Have the Gyarados for baiting the Intimidate onto the Rayquaza as well as the Trick stuff. And last Pokemon, do I want Rotom-Heat? I feel like Rotom-Heat's not that great. Abomasnow, it's not bad. But the thing is, yes, they have triple hail weakness, but the thing is, with the airlock ability, that doesn't mean I always land a Blizzard here, and they have ways to revenge KO me, so I might be having a useless Abomasnow. Maybe Perrserker. I like the fake out support idea, and I think that's the way to go. Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm not too sure how this game is going to go. Maybe I could get the Dialga. I think Dialga is definitely the way that I'm going to win this game. The problem is, what tricks does my opponent have to prevent my Dialga from doing the work that it needs to against this team? That's basically the big question. So we'll find out here. At least they don't know what my set is, so they don't know if I have Max Dragon or not. They lead Ray plus the Grimmsnarl immediately. Okay, that's fine. I'd imagine they're in a pretty rough spot lead-wise, and they wouldn't want to... I would imagine they don't want to fall into a Max Dragon trap right away. So I'm going to Reflect here. No, do I Reflect here? I feel like I just go Gyarados and Spirit Break here, the Grimmsnarl. I want the initial damage into it, and then go Gyarados for the Intimidate. I don't know if this is like Trick. This could be Trick from the Grimmsnarl. I do want to go Gyarados here because I don't need... Gyarados isn't really that important in Pokemon. It's just for Intimidate mainly, and for absorbing this potential Grimmsnarl item. We're gonna see Max right away. Is this Fake Tears Earth Power? That could be another play too, I guess. I mean, I don't really mind if it is. So we'll figure it out. This could be special Rayquaza, which means my Intimidate would be useless, but we'll find out. Is this Airstream and a Spirit Break into... I just don't think that makes sense. Airstream and Spirit Break in my Grim? It's fake tier stuff. Okay. Ooh, I guess it covers that earth power. I had a suspicion, but yeah, I wasn't too sure of that, but that works out beautifully for me. I am able to get the Spirit Break off into the Grimmsnarl right here. Good damage right there. Perfect. Special attack chart doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna go for a light screen here, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna swap into my Perrserker here because I might as well just keep the Gyarados alive. They're gonna be dragoning or going for Airstream anyway, so I get to reset it. I don't know, they could target the Grim too, but I imagine if you already targeted the fake tiers position, I think you would go for it. Light screen up just to be safe. Let's see, what are you doing with the Ray? It's gonna be Reflect coming out. That's perfectly fine. And what are you going for with this right here? Dragon? Airstream, okay. Into Perrserker, beautiful. So I can fake out and Spirit Break here. I don't know, is it policy Ray? I kind of doubt it. We have no idea though. They don't have anything that like really screams, oh, I could set a policy here. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Grim knockout, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to target the Grim slot. I'm going to get rid of that Pokemon. That Pokemon's annoying. That Pokemon's just fake tears into my Dialga. Nope. I'd rather get the free switch, I think. We'll sack Perrserker if we have to. So we'll fake out. This prevents you from getting a light screen up. Or did you go for Reflect or light screen earlier? I actually don't remember. Rockfall. Is this Ancient Power? Into Perrserker. Okay, they expected a Gyarados, which I realistically felt like, yeah, it makes sense, I guess, because it covers the Quake option, but I felt like overall it might have been a bit too obvious, and B, I kind of just want the free switch here if possible. But yeah, able to get rid of the Grimmsnarl. That's nice. I wonder what is that, Ancient Power, or is that Rock Slide or Stone Edge? Okay, that's pretty good for me though. Zapdos gonna come in perfectly fine. Are they gonna start T-bolting here? T-bolting is a little concerning. Do I Spirit Break Ray is my question. Do I Spirit Break the Ray? I feel like I can afford to. I mean, I'm not really that worried about Zapdos. I might as well just double up the Ray, right? With Iron Head, Spirit Break. I just don't see a reason not to double up the Ray. I mean, oh, it's Meteor Beam. Oh, right. I forgot this thing gets Meteor Beam. Okay, that's fine. I have Light Screen up. I do have light screen up, right? I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, we are gonna see the Power Herb. Okay, so that is the item choice there. Okay, so that explains the Meteor Beam. That's a cool set. Forgot I got Meteor Beam there. All right, targets the Grim. I do take it pretty well. Heat Wave's gonna come out. I should live with Perrserker, I'd imagine, with the light screen. Surprised I don't. Oh, that's why. I was about to say, I think I do, because I had light screen and max special defense. Even with Life Orb, I feel like I would have probably survived, because Zapdos isn't like a stab Heat Wave. Spirit Break, so the Ray is back to neutral. Okay, this is still pretty good of a spot. This is just me getting up Trick Room now. Yeah, I was worried that they would T-Bolt, but yeah, this is now looking like a pretty good spot for Dialga right here. So we're gonna go for the Spirit Break, I guess. I mean, I expect to go down here, so I guess I might as well just get the Reflect up for whatever's in the back. What do they have in the back potentially? I mean, all the Pokemon just seem really weak to just me getting up Trick Room, so I might as well just get to Trick Room up. With the Air Power here, I get the free policy, so I'm okay with this. Let's see. Get the Reflect up, just in case. We're gonna see Earth Power. Okay, perfect. I do get the policy up, which is really nice. That did a lot. I'm surprised that wasn't a crit. That actually did more than expected. Because it was neutral and I light screen up. Okay, Thunderbolt gonna come out into Grim. Catching the Gyarados. Makes sense. Perfect. Okay. Don't really mind this too much. Stone Edge would knock out the Rayquaza, right? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm going to max Lightning the Zapdos slot and Stone Edge the Ray. Also, for anyone who's wondering why none of their Pokemon have taken any Sand Chip, it is because of the Airlock ability. Just as a reminder, I'm pretty sure most of you will probably know, but some we do forget because we don't really see Ray in the format. So we're going to go for the Stone Edge here into the Ray slot, and we're going to go for the Max Lightning into the Zapdos. Just going for as much damage as possible that we can. And yeah, they could protect here. I don't really mind that too much. I just get free damage off right here. So I can boost up though. I can boost up with Dialga coming up. But yeah, Max Lightning is also pretty good because if it is like Quill Milotic that's slower than my Dialga, I get to prevent it, basically. So I like having the Electric Terrain up here immensely. Let's see. No Protect. Stone Edge does land. I feel like that's one of the few times I've ever landed Stone Edge, which is beautiful. I am able to get Max Lightning off with the Dialga into the Zapdos. +2 should KO. Yep, we are able to eliminate the Zapdos. Beautiful. And then what does the Ray do? Earth Power, I guess? The Meteor Beam, that's a huge throw. Yeah. Dialga's already boosted up. Is there a Spadef drop? No Spadef drop. I don't think they have a Pokemon in the back that can revenge KO me. So I think I'm okay. Entei, yeah. This is pretty much over. I can Earth Power here and Waterfall. Yeah, so I'll Max Quake the Entei slot. I'll Waterfall the Ray. We're in a very soft spot. And yeah, they forfeit because they don't have much of an option. Ooh, so I think just a swap into Gyarados. Luckily, there was a good bait there. It looks like always got to watch about the fake tears attack. Grimmsnarl always just has so many options. And yeah, I think my bait there with the Gyarados was probably the best one I could have gone for. It basically covered like so many different options unless they read it and went for the Meteor Beam into the Gyarados slot. But of course, that is a very big risk there because you don't know if I have Max Dragon or not. I think if I Dynamax 2 and I have Dragon, they would also have been in a bad spot. But I guess maybe they were relying on Zapdos because Zapdos was pretty good against my team, especially if I didn't get Trick Room up. So I think overall just able to preserve the Dialga and get good Trick Room position at the right time. And yeah, just able to set up for the Dialga correctly, I think. All right, Regidragon Porygon 2. Okay. Regidragon Porygon, or not Porygon 2, Porygon Z, excuse me. Okay, we got Moltres, we got Whimsicott with Intimidate. Whimsicott Intimidate is such a weird combination because you have Psychic Terrain canceling out your own Whimsicott's ability. But all right, let's see what I want to do here. Probably Grimmsnarl, just Dialga lead. I actually really do like setting up with Perrserker and I think Gyarados in the back. Abomasnow Blizzard does some decent damage, but I don't think overall it's worth it. I have a pretty good mon with Dialga. Dialga is really fortunate here because of the fact that if they lead like Porygon Z, I'm pretty fine with getting up Trick Room for the most part and having that light screen. I have pretty solid position in order to take it. So yeah, I'm okay with this with this matchup, even though it's a really weird team. I'll definitely take it. So let's see how this is gonna go. I really do like the Grimmsnarl plus Dialga lead. It's really effective. If I had Fake Tears, it would be really nice here, but I do have Drochop for the Calyrex matchup because Calyrex matchup is a little bit awkward, I think, with this team. Don't have the exact best switches to it, so I did want the Drochop just in case. Where's the Intimidate plus Zacian? That's fine. Okay. I do lead Dialga plus Grimmsnarl. I don't know if they're going to go for Helping Hand Sacred Sword, Helping Hand Behemoth Blade, Follow Me, something. This could be Swords Dance as well. It's a little bit awkward of a situation here, but I think my best play is just to Trick Room here and go for a Earth Power, I guess. Yeah, it's probably Trick Room and Earth, or Reflect and Earth Power, I think. Yeah, if they follow me, that's fine. If they attack, it's fine. If they Helping Hand attack, I get the KO on Zacian, which I think is good. They Swords Dance, I could probably switch into Gyarados next turn and Trick Room or Steel Spike. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. They follow me here, which is okay. Reflect comes out. And what's the Zacian going for? That's the big question. Behemoth Blade. Okay, that's fine. So this isn't a Grim. I don't mind Grim. I would have liked the light screen, but I think this is an okay trade-off for the most part. Like, I really don't mind this position. So Grim goes down. I will be able to get an Earth Power off into the Intimidate, which is good. I break a Sash. Yeah, like that damage is actually pretty good here. And now I can go out into Gyarados for the Intimidate, and then I could go back into Perrserker and set up Trick Room. So I really don't mind this. Their team's really weak to Trick Room, like extremely weak to Trick Room. I get Intimidate off into the Zacian too, which makes it hard for them to actually deal damage to my team. And because I have to Reflect plus the Fang Up, I'm going to go out into Perrserker here, and I am going to set up the Trick Room with my Dialga. I could Flash Cannon too to Intimidate. I'm just not sure if that's the right play. I do want the Perrserker out though. Follow Me going to come out, which is fine. And what's the Zacian going for? It's going to go for a Wild Charge. Okay, good thing I swapped. Good thing I swapped. All right, so it looks like 3 attacks here. Trick Room going to come out. Wonder if we see any Protects actions at all. I definitely see Protects. I just don't know where they're going to go. I kind of want to just go for the attacks here with like Metal Sound Flash Cannon. The thing is, I don't pick up a knockout here. Okay, this is the weird part about having Trick Room. There is double protect option. I think Gyarados is probably fine for another Intimidate and Flash Cannon the NDD here. Because it's not sub on the Zacian, so it's not too worrisome. I think they're going to go for a fighting move here. They might swap out, which is completely fine. They might double protect, which is kind of what I'm expecting here, which is the most likely option, I think. And then next turn, I can go back to Berserker and start going for Steel Spikes, I think. Follow Me is going to come out. Okay. They just decide no protects. That's fine by me, I think. As I am able to get a Flash Cannon off into the NDD. Good damage. Yes, but Death Drop, which is only important if it's a berry. It's not berry. Sacred Sword going to come out into the Gyarados. Perfect. Okay. Really solid for me. I don't mind this position. I'm going to go back into Berserker. And I guess I'm going to Flash Cannon. I just don't want to set up if I don't have to. I don't want to Steel Spike up and not use the Dynamax turns properly. So I'm just going to go Berserker. I maybe should have went into the Zacian slot for the Flash Cannon. Because, yeah, NDD might protect here. Yeah, okay. Although I think this is fine. Yeah, they double protect here. Okay, this is perfectly fine. I can go for a Iron Head off into the Entity and I can Steel Spike this Zacian. And I actually think I really like that. So, yeah. Now I'm in a perfect position where I'm going to get a big amount to that Zacian and boosting my defenses. If they switch out Zacian, somebody's taking a Steel Spike. Somebody's not appreciating a Steel Spike, first of all. We are going to see the swap here into Moltres, I think. Yeah. Okay. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good here. Berserker will be able to get an Iron Head off, knock out the Entity, and Steel Spike with the Steely Spirit might be able to knock out Moltres, if not put it into really low range right here. So I think I would have knocked out Zacian too, just because of the little bit of chip damage that I got onto the Zacian because it used Wild Charge. So let's see. What are you going for here? Gonna be Iron Head coming out into the Entity. Okay, beautiful. Entity does go down. Excellent. And here comes a big Steel Spike. This is where I make the offensive return here. Steel Spike into the Galarian Moltres. Good damage. Not a knockout, but good damage. That means if they decide they were planning to Dynamax that Pokemon, works out really well for me. Okay. Berserker gonna activate, which is fine. Psychic Terrain disappears. Trick Room is still up for one more turn because I didn't Trick Room up immediately. This is Zacian coming in? Maybe Regidrago? It's a new Pokemon. It's Regidrago. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to Iron Head the Moltres, and I think I'm just going to Quake. I could also just Metal Sound go for it as well, because I don't know what the Moltres is going for here. I mean, I don't know. This Regidrago, I have no idea what this item is. If Galarian Moltres has Protect, I'm not sure. It might have been Assault. I don't think it's Assault Vest. I think it would have taken a bit better. You know what? I'm going to go... Metal Sound Quake just sounds really good to me. Like screaming at me right now. You know what? I'm going for it. I think Moltres protects. Where does the Dynamax? Okay. Who's this Dynamax from? This should be Regidrago, right? Yeah, okay. Is this Max Guard? Okay. I was actually expecting them to maybe go out in a Zacian trying to bait the Max Dragon. Okay, there was a Protect, and it is from the Moltres. Okay, so I did get that part right. All right. Oh, if I Steely Spear instead, it would have been better. But, I mean, I'll take the Metal Sound here into the... I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Get a Max Quake off into this Regidrago. That's some good damage. Okay. That's fantastic damage. I am able to get a special defense boost too, which is actually really important. And then it's a Whirlwind coming out into Dialga, yeah. And Dialga takes that just fine. Okay, really good position, actually. Really good position. Berserker, I think, lives the Moltres attack. It just comes out to do I get flinched or not. So I think my best play here is just to Iron Head the Moltres slot and go for the Max Quake into the Regidrago slot. Yeah, I just don't see a reason not to make those plays. Max Dragon once again, that's fine. Into the Dialga. I do eat that, and I will be KOing the Regidrago here, guaranteed. I wonder if I would have KO'd with Steel Spike, because I'm Stab plus the Steely Spirit. I feel like I would have. Max Quake, I'm faster than Moltres. Not expecting that one. All right. Able to knock out the Regidrago. Have another plus special defense in case that Berserker couldn't take the Fire Rough before. It should absolutely certain now it should be able to. So we are able to eliminate the Regidrago right here. Beautiful. And we are going to see the Fire Wrath. Okay, do we flinch? That's a big question. Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult now. All right, here comes the Zacian. Oh, that makes it so much more difficult. Can I win? I don't think I can. Oh, I needed the Iron Head off. Okay. I mean, we could still try, I guess. They're going to Sacred Sword Fire Wrath here. So I go into Gyarados, I think. I mean, I have to basically get this play right. I think they have to get rid of the Dialga, though. And I think they have Sacred Sword. We saw that earlier. Did we see it earlier? We saw Wild Charge. I'm pretty sure they revealed Sacred Sword. Yeah, they did. Okay. Cool. Into Gyarados. Perfect. Fire Wrath here. That's fine. We're 1 HP from our berry. Very unfortunate, but we are able to eliminate the Moltres at least. Okay, good. Okay. Reflect wears off. I'm pretty sure I was dead with the Reflect, which is why I didn't want to make the play. I think even if I switched out Perrserker into Gyarados and got the Intimidate off, I wasn't sure if I would live the Sacred Sword. Okay. Man, 1 HP off the berry really sucks here, but we'll protect here. I think go into Dialga. They have to like get some really big snipes here, I think. We go on to Dialga here. Let's see. It should be Wild Charge or Sacred Sword into the Perrserker, which is why I'm protecting Perrserker here. This is a close one. Sacred Sword. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're going to go Gyarados here, I think. Oh, I don't have... It's just not having Protect on Dialga makes this awkward. I think we do Trick Room, though. Attempt. I could also switch out Dialga back into Gyarados, but they might Sacred Sword my Perrserker, which also destroys the plan. All right. I think I just gotta hope at this point with Gyarados. I just gotta hope that it works here. Let's see. Nice. They read the Gyarados switch there. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm able to get Trick 'em up. That's game. Ooh. Oh man. Gonna go back into Perrserker. We're gonna go for an Earth Power. No, we're gonna go for... Nah, we have to Earth Power. Earth Power is more powerful than Flash Cannon. Actually, is it? We get 2 times Flash Cannon. Earth Power is technically stronger with 90. I'm not sure, actually, because Steely Spirit plus the Stab. Actually, but it's a weaker base power. I'm not sure. Oh, that... I was trying to figure out what they would do, because we had mind games all around, right? I had the Gyarados swap too in multiple positions. Oh, like that game could have gone so differently. The flinch there really sucked because I think at 3v1 I'd be able to beat guaranteed, especially since I wasn't taking damage on Perrserker, assuming no crits happened, of course. But overall, Perrserker actually coming clutch, getting clutch, knocking out the Moltres. No Metal Sound KO, unfortunately, but I think overall this is the job I needed to do. I think I was just trying to put myself in position where maybe either Gyarados is Wild Charge, maybe, or Perrserker. I don't think would live the Sacred Sword. I don't think it would live the Sacred Sword after de-intimidates, but definitely could have been a thing. And that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Perrserker actually doing some work. I would have liked to get more Metal Sound combinations off with Dialga, but still fun nonetheless. We were able to get some good work out of Perrserker. If you did enjoy the episode, though, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help out. And try out the rental code. You have 2 weeks to grab the team, but there's a payment available down below in the description, and there'll be a team builder coming out in the near future, so make sure you tune in for that. But otherwise, that's going to be it. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.